What's up, gamers? It's me, Noble Zen, back again another video, and today I wanted to talk about what I think Halo 7, aka the next Halo, needs to succeed at launch, with Halo Infinite coming to its end of its development cycle, if it's not already at the end of its development cycle. Thought it'd be a good time to start pushing out ideas for hopefully 343 to pick up on, but super long intro, let's just hop straight into it. Alright, the goal, I'm going to try and break this into like 3 sections: story, multiplayer, and then just everything else. There's a lot I want in Halo Infinite. I'm just gonna, or not Halo Infinite, Halo 7. But I'm just gonna talk about the things I think we need bare minimum at launch, because 343 has a problem of just launching incomplete games, spending 2 years giving us updates with features that should have been there at launch, and then just abandoning the game after 2 years to work on the next game. Kind of like they're doing with Halo Infinite right now. But these are all the things that I definitely think we need at launch for Halo to finally have like a successful launch. It always starts really big first 2 weeks and then dies down to its core player base. I think it could really pop off if they just nail a launch of a Halo game. So enough rambling, we'll hop straight into all the story mode stuff. Alright, super basic features for story to start off with. We need it to launch in co-op, at least 2 players, preferably 4 players. I don't even play campaign co-op, but I know a lot of people do, and there's no reason not to. I don't get why they stopped doing it with Halo 5, but that should definitely come back for sure. Mission replay, it's so sad I have to say it should launch with mission replay, but Halo Infinite did not. It took like 9 months to a year for us to get the ability to replay a mission without having to restart the entire game. So I'm setting the bar really low for them, so hopefully they can at least hit those 2 things. Going on from that, a couple earnable cosmetics I think would go a long way for Halo fans. We're just so used to being able to earn cosmetics. Even in Halo 5, you could earn something. You earned like a visor or something, I don't remember. But even in Halo 5, you're able to earn something from the campaign. Halo Infinite, I don't think you earn anything from the campaign. Maybe a stance, if I remember right. The Genesis stance or whatever, I think you get that from campaign. But some actual usable unlocks would be great. Doesn't have to be a lot of things. Like, I'm not talking give us 50 different unlocks. Give us like 5 or 6. Beat the game, that should give you something. Beat the game on Legendary, that should give you something. Legendary All Skulls On, that should give you something. Like, big core achievements should give you some type of unlock to just make people feel rewarded for doing it, you know? But yeah, going on from there, this isn't necessarily, but I think all cinematics should be done by Blur Studios. If you guys played Halo Wars 2, they looked fucking fantastic. They don't have to do that, but since I'm making the video, I figure I'd throw it in there just in case, by some grace of the Halo gods, they actually watch this video and take my advice. It'd be cool. Blur Studios does a really good job of Halo cinematics, so why not have them make the cinematics? And then last thing that would be cool, in my opinion, for those of you who played Halo Reach, it wasn't a lot, but you got some XP for playing the campaign. The ranks were much longer in Halo Reach. I think that's still the longest 0 to max rank ever in all of the Halo games, but still, earning some type of XP in campaign would be cool. Like me personally, the main reason I never play it is because I don't get anything. I play it one time for the story, like launch day, and then I never touch the campaign again because there's no unlocks and I'm not getting XP. So why wouldn't I play multiplayer where I'm getting XP, or play ranked where I'm ranking up and earning unlocks technically now with the Spartan system, Spartan point system, exchange system. But yeah, some type of XP progression would be really cool. I don't think it's super necessary, but why not throw it in there? If we're making the dream Halo title, I feel like a lot of fans would be happy. Nobody would complain about getting XP in campaign, right? It's one of those easy things where either people won't care or they'll be happy. It's impossible to be mad about having additional ways to earn XP in the game. But that was all my story stuff. It's not a lot. Most of my critiques are for multiplayer because that's what I care about the most. But bare minimum, mission replay, co-op, please God Lord. 2-player co-op and mission replay, bare minimum. And then on top of that, a couple earnable cosmetics would be pretty sick, and earnable XP would be pretty sick. We're going to move on to the multiplayer stuff now. Alright, moving on to multiplayer. I think Halo Infinite's biggest problem is just its playlist, especially at the launch. If those of you who remember, there was 3 playlists at launch. 4 playlists technically at launch. There was Ranked Arena, Social Arena, Big Team Battle, and Bot Slayer. That's all the fuck we had for like 6 months or some shit. They've really got to hit it on the head with playlist. I think we need 12 playlists at launch, 6 ranked, 6 social. I'll hop into what I think those should be. For ranked, I'll do that first. Arena, just like the HCS playlist. There's no reason not to have it. It's the most popular playlist in Halo Infinite. It was the most popular ranked playlist in Halo 5. It's like a staple playlist. I'm sure they will launch with that, bare minimum. But on top of that, ranked Slayer, ranked free-for-all, ranked doubles, ranked snipers, and ranked tacticals, aka SWAT. I feel like if we got all of those as permanent ranked playlist day one, you hit 99% of all ranked players. There's some weird dudes that will hate all of that, but maybe they just hate ranked, right? But I think between SWAT, snipers, doubles, free-for-all, arena, and Slayer, that knocks out everybody for the most part, 99.9% of players. So those 6 ranked playlists at launch should be super huge. Go on from that to 6 social playlists that I think we should have. I think we should have a rotational playlist. If you guys played Halo 5, they always had a I think it was every week or maybe every 2 weeks, a social playlist would rotate out. And it's just like goofball game modes like Rocket Race, Triple Team, Griffball, shit like that. I think that's fun, especially in social. There's no reason not to. You can even give it like a double XP modifier like they did in Halo 5, just to like get people to try out different type of game types. And it's like you throw your bone to your Forge community, because people are making Forge custom game types that can be thrown into the list. So then 343 doesn't even have to work that hard. They can make the community work for them for free and keep updating the playlist. So it's a win-win on everybody. We get more playlists, the Forgers get recognized, and 343 just sits there and doesn't have to do shit. So I think that'd be a really cool social playlist. Quick play, super obvious one, gotta have that. Big team battle, feel like we should definitely have. That's 3. Infection. Me personally, I hate infection, but I know there's a huge infection community, so there's no reason not to have infection in there. I don't know what's wrong with Halo Infinite's infection. I know even the infection community hates Halo Infinite's infection. Don't talk to me about that. Find an infection guy, talk to him, figure out what they did wrong in Infinite, but launch with infection for sure, because I know the mass majority of the player list does enjoy infection, even though I don't. Still, throw it in there. That's big number 4. Number 5, do like a social objective. Pretty much like what you got in Halo Infinite. And then for number 6, this is where things are gonna get a little crazy. This is where 343 is actually gonna have to work a little bit. But I think it'd be super dope if you did an Invasion from Halo Reach and Warzone from Halo 5 mashup. Just call it Invasion 2.0. Or you can think of the title, but for all intents and purposes, Invasion 2.0. I think that'd be a super, super sick game mode. You can have it be similar to how Halo 5 Warzone played. It's big team battle of just different objectives. The only difference is to bring in the Invasion. Red team will be Spartans and blue team will be elites. You get to bring back playable elites. It's in the social settings, so you don't have to worry about ranked. You can't play elites in ranked or normal multiplayer. This will be the only game type you can play elites. So you satisfy one part of the crowd because they finally get their playable elites back. 343 wins because now they have 2 different things to monetize. You monetize elites and monetize Spartan armor. I'm assuming they're just going to do the Halo Infinite monetization. You spend $40 for one helmet and then another $50 for the color red. I assume they'll just copy and paste that. But Invasion 2.0, I think that'd be really cool. You don't have to worry about the rec system from Warzone because it'll be more like Conquest from Battlefield, pretty much set in Halo with Spartans versus elite. Or it could even be Spartans versus Banished, and it could be like Brutes and Elites. Then 343 has 2 new things. You got Spartans, Brutes, and Elites to sell armor for, so they're making money. And then the Halo players finally get Elites back. We get Brutes for the first time, and then you still have your Spartans. I think Invasion 2.0 would be huge for the community as a whole. I highly doubt 343 will do this. They're more of a bare minimum kind of company. But it'd be super sick if they did. I think it would help Halo a lot because it would be like a super unique game type to Halo instead of just, I mean, we have the arena shooter thing. We're probably the most well-known arena shooter, but I still think Invasion 2.0 would help just everybody. The player base would be happy. They'll have elites, like I said a million times, and there's just so many more windows for 343 to monetize us so they still make their money. I think that would be super, super sick. All right, going on from that, that's like my core story mode and multiplayer. I think we got all of those things. The game will do fucking fantastic. I think if you hit all of those, it's nothing other than Invasion 2.0. All right, that's a fever dream right there. The rest of it, it's not that hard. Give us 12 playlists, have mission replay. Please, God, Lord, bare minimum, do that. The rest of this stuff is a little extra that I think everybody would like. I don't see any way we would hate it, and I'm looking out for 343 that could make money off of it too, because I'm gonna assume they're copying the Halo Infinite model, free to play, and you buy cosmetics. So, a couple extras. First one, super easy. Weeklies, just copy and paste what you're doing in Halo Infinite. I think that's fine. If you launch with the exchange, that'd be pretty cool, because you can actually just copy and paste Halo Infinite, have the exchange system in there, Spartan points, get some free shit. Everybody's happy. But I feel like there's no reason not to have weeklies. It gives people like to make numbers go up, right? Give them a weekly, they'll grind it just to make the number go up and get the little check mark and get their dopamine. Give us weeklies is an easy win for everybody. Events, I think those should come back. There's no reason not to. I like the season 1 and season 2 events, how they had cutscenes. Those are pretty cool. I think we should keep doing that. I'll go over those a little more later because I have another fever dream for that. But bare minimum, just copy and paste season 1 and season 2 events. Think you were going in the right direction, then you guys just gave up on them for whatever reason. But bring them back. No reason not to be. Progression system. This is so sad, but I have to ask you, please put the progression system in at launch. Halo Infinite, it took us just short of 2 years to get a progression system. Maybe over 2 years, actually, if I'm doing the math right. Give us a fucking progression system. It's a win-win for everybody. We get to grind the game and feel good because we made the numbers go up. And you don't have to hear us bitch. Just give us a progression system, right? Length of progression system, that's the tricky part. In my opinion, I think Halo 5's length, 0 to 152, I think that was perfect. I think Halo 4's was way too short. And I think Halo Reach's was too long, probably, for the mass majority of your player base. If you can get it somewhere between Halo Infinite and Halo Reach, I think that'd be a good number. Bare minimum Infinite, I wouldn't go any above like the Eclipse grind and Reach. So somewhere in there, but at launch. We need it at launch. It's crazy that it wasn't there at launch on Infinite. But going on. Another crazy thing. Can't believe I have to ask for this. An anti-cheat at launch. Once again, it took 2 years to get an anti-cheat in Halo Infinite. How? I don't fucking know. But anti-cheat at launch, why not? I don't see any logical reason not to have an anti-cheat at launch. But give us an anti-cheat at launch. Another one, Forge at launch. Usually Halo 5, it took 6 months to get Forge. Halo Infinite, it took 6-ish, maybe only 4. Either way, Forge hasn't been in launch in a Halo game since like Halo Reach. I don't think 4 even had Forge at launch. But Forge at launch, because it's less work for you guys in the long run. The sooner you give us Forge, the sooner the community will start making game types for you guys to put into custom games, or put into matchmaking, and making maps for you guys to put in matchmaking. We're doing your work for you if you give us the tools. So give us Forge at launch. That's an easy dub. It's one less thing for everybody to complain about. Easy dub. Forge at launch, please. All right, last thing, servers. I'm not going to act like I know what I'm talking about. I don't understand any of the technical side. I'm not going to pretend I do. But the servers were awful on the launch of Halo Infinite. It's the reason a lot of people quit. The blank melees, the ghost melees, blank shots, blah, 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 blah. If you've played Halo Infinite, you know how bad the like desync and hit regen is. It's gotten better, fair and square. It's not perfect, to be fair and square. But at least bare minimum, equal to what we have now, preferably better to what we have now. We cannot go back to how Halo Infinite launched. Even diehard fans like me, like I have a fucking YouTube channel dedicated to Halo. Even I was like, dude, fuck this game. I'm gonna go play Destiny because the servers were so bad. Can't do that again. I think that was a big reason a lot of people quit, was this lack of content and the servers were shit. No progression system. I can't replay this fucking mission with my friend. Why would I be here when I'd be playing fucking Call of Duty, right? Hit all those. That'd be huge. But yeah, that is everything I think we need at launch. Once again, I know Invasion 2.0 is kind of a fever dream. I think it'd be a huge dub for 343 and the community. But bare minimum, mission replay, co-op, a fucking progression system, anti-cheat, more than 3 fucking playlists. I'm not asking for the world. I'm asking for bare minimum. Help me, help you, help me, right? So that's everything I think we need for Halo 7. If you have any other ideas, let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, like it, share it, all that bullshit. Hopefully, I feel like the sooner we start talking about the next Halo, the more likely 343 won't fumble the bag for the 4th time in a row. So Start talking about Halo 7. Start telling them what you want. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I'll catch you all next time. What's up, gamers? I just wanted to say I appreciate y'all watching the video. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, hit the subscribe button. I got new videos every single day. I'm also live every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday night on both Twitch and YouTube. Whichever one you prefer, I'd love to have you stop by, but I hope you all have a good one. I'll catch you all next time.